What's up guys, the Russian Tiger here with another tutorial, this one on dancing to dubstep. I've gotten so many messages of people sending me videos of people dancing to dubstep saying, what's the style? In most cases it's actually popping, and it's popping that's focused on robotics, focused on hitting, non-stopping, kind of the sharper style of popping and not so much the funky boo-boo style. A lot of times in dubstep you kind of have this really, really fast sound that kind of builds up to the beat kind of hitting. That move is kind of this one. You gotta bend your knees, and in slow motion it's as if I'm going like this. I'm bending my knees forward and relax, forward and relax. But this is in like 10 times slow motion. You have to go faster, faster, faster and faster and faster. And then go faster and faster, and you kind of start getting this resonance and your body starts vibrating. And then you make these moves really small, right? This is just for demonstration purposes. You go faster and faster, smaller and smaller. Kind of vibrating your leg like that, forward and back. And kind of get this vibrating effect. You can add a little bit to the arms, kind of trembling a little bit. But don't overdo the arms, because then you kind of end up with this. It's not the same effect. Once again, in and out with the knees. Faster, faster, faster. There you go. Oftentimes, these songs go from being really, really fast, building up to kind of like a nice slower part. So you want to do a speed transition where you're dancing fast to kind of like a slow motion thing. And you can play with the beat there. And then when the beat hits, zoom, you can go fast again. Back into slow motion. If you just go from fast to slow, like that, you don't really see the effect. You want to have a nice contrast when you do this. You don't want to just go fast to slow continuously. You want to go fast, stop, and then continue slowly. You want to keep everything slow, the way you turn your head, the way you blink your eyes, the way you swallow. And another tip that I learned is, don't forget your feet. When your feet are moving, they have to be moving in slow motion too. A lot of people think that dubstep is so fast, and to dance really go to it, you have to dance really fast. Boom, 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 boom. It's not quite the concept. You don't want to go so fast. The point of dubstep, what makes dancing to it so cool, is musicality. There's so many intricate beats and sounds in there, and when you match that with your body, that's when the crowd goes wild. That's when it's really interesting. A lot of times dubstep kind of has this glitchy feel where the music sounds like it's going back and forth, and you want to kind of emulate that with your body. And it's just 3 simple things we're going to learn here, and that is little twitches with your head. This right here is so simple, but when it's done to the music at the right time, it looks incredible. Also, we can learn that with different levels. For example, if the beat goes, we can get lower and lower with the beat, right? We're trying to match it, so we can go right with our knees. If you want to do that as an isolation, you can kind of pretend that you're holding on to something here, right? This is kind of like a mind thing, and go also with your head. Also, we can do the same thing with our arms. Tick them up, tick them down, and you can combine all three things together. You can tick twice like this, tick a couple times like this, down, up. And then you kind of do robotics, which is 3 movements. And with those 3 movements, you can actually dance pretty cool to some of the common dubstep songs that you hear. Pop, pop. But the problem with dubstep and popping this way is you can't quite go fast enough to nail those beats. So you really have to hit with your upper body. And when you're hitting with your upper body to dubstep, and really any kind of song that you want to do fast hits, that all comes from your abs. I have some hitting stuff on my website. You can check that out. But really it's kind of this type of motion, it's folding in motion with your abs really sharp and fast. By focusing the hitting on your abs and not your legs, you can kind of go down in these positions, whereas usually you wouldn't be able to hit with your legs. You can hit your abs much faster than you can hit your leg. Alright guys, that is the tutorial on dubstep dancing, or dancing in dubstep. Really, it's just popping, done with a lot of musicality and a robotic style. Hope you enjoyed it. If you don't know popping, I have some free YouTube tutorials you can check out on my channel page. I'm teaching, you know, like arm waves, body waves, hitting, robotics. Also, if you want more stuff, I have my own DVDs and more stuff on my website, which is RussianTiger.com. Also have music on there, dubstep music that you can practice to. Check it out if you want. Once again, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. I hope you learned something. Peace.